Rachel, many of us, as we're listening to this, we're thinking, oh, I think I've got friends and family who are drawn to this kind of stuff. Some of us grew up in it. Some of us know about it firsthand. Others of us are experiencing this through like the trad wife movement on social, or the Theo bros, who are doing podcasts about this stuff, talking about quiverful and votes and all this kind of stuff. What coaching would you give to us?
Sure. I think a helpful thing is to point them to people like myself, but there are also many, many others who have grown up in these movements not as decision makers, as people whose lives were under these kinds of decisions and how they play out for people that didn't pick this lifestyle. Because my parents, they didn't, it's not like they carried forward their parents' values. My grandparents thought all the Gothard stuff was kind of weird and wacky, and they didn't actually approve of it. So my parents got to be agents in that process and decide this is what we think should happen. And it's a lot different being in that world when you have agency and when you've picked it versus when you're born into it and this is just something that's happening to you. So I would direct people who are considering this lifestyle and considering the promises that they offer you. Well, talk to somebody who knows, like talk to somebody who's experienced it and ask them, hey, what was your experience like growing up in a family of 10 children or 12 children that was highly invested in the culture wars? Did you love it? Do you still hold those values? Just think ahead a little bit, because it's really easy for them to say, this is what things are going to be like. Your grandchildren and your great grandchildren or your great great grandchildren will look back at you and say, that was when it all started. Like, probably not.
Yeah, right.
That's probably not going to happen.